A popular pro wrestling Twitter handle named ScenaSZN has shared an incredible Twitter thread explaining what's actually wrong with Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE title reign. Let's delve into this thread and check out if it has any weight. One of the issues for me as a Cody fan is having Cody Rhodes be a fighting champion. Being a fighting champion during an era where the best stories thrive on long term storytelling isn't ideal. Cody Rhodes can be a full time champ who appears to build his stories but not having him depend it every PLE. Cody's reign as top champion is a testament to this. His reign consisting of a 2 week build with AJ Styles, then immediately having to start a new feud with Logan Paul, all while never encountering these wrestlers before, essentially starting at ground zero, a difficult task for the WWE champion. Some people say Cody Rhodes' stories mostly consist of friendly respect between him and his opponent. This is kind of the issue with him having a babyface champion in a babyface dominated SmackDown brand. While AJ Styles' initial feud was a respectful agreement, it later grew into something more, similar to how I imagine his Kevin Owens feud will be. Another topic is his promos, and this is a recurring debate amongst the internet wrestling community. Promos are supposed to build the match, garner a reaction from the crowd, as well as display emotion and passion while staying within the confines of your gimmick. These are things Cody Rhodes does not lack. Again, wrestling is subjective, what is great for some may not be great for others. Many fans compare Cody Rhodes' reign to Roman Reigns' reign. While an unfair comparison, it's warranted, given that he was the one to defeat Roman Reigns for the title. But let's look at the start of Roman's reign as Universal Champion. Roman's first challenger was Jey Uso. Jey Uso has a history with Roman Reigns, whether it be as a tag team or an ally during his big dog era. Jey was also the first person to ever pin Roman Reigns in WWE. The family ties play heavy into this story, but the most important aspect of it all is time. With their history together, including their family history, Roman and Jey Uso's first feud in 2020 officially began at the start of September and ended at the end of October. It was more than a month of dedicated to one single story, which ended up being one of the best stories of Roman Reigns' reign. This is similar to his Daniel Bryan feud that also had a history behind it. This feud was told over a number of months, giving time to build a story. If we look at Cody Rhodes' feuds since returning that had time to build, there haven't been that many. His feud with Seth Rollins upon his return could be looked at as one of the best feuds of 2022. Their story beginning at WrestleMania and culminating at Hell in a Cell. Though the Brock Lesnar feud had a random start and the matches weren't home runs, the story grew into something good. Brock, despite being vastly bigger and stronger than Cody, was unable to make him quit. Cody fighting his way back to the top, having to overcome this beast. The best story of Cody Rhodes' time in WWE has been against Roman Reigns, with his father being a mentor to his rival Roman, giving Roman the necessary skills he needs to be who he is today. With Roman also holding the titles his father never won, the material for the story was already there. The Cody Roman feud officially began after Cody won the Royal Rumble in 2023. This feud would stretch almost a year, with Cody doing everything he can to get back to the top and Roman doing everything to stay there. The time put into this allowed for it to be the story it was. As you can see, a common trend here is timing. How much time is put into a story. While Roman was defending his title regularly, his feuds were not one and done. Time was put into it, allowing for a compelling story to form. With Solo having the most history with Cody, it's no coincidence why he was Cody's best feud during his reign. With their official feud starting at Clash at the Castle in June and ending in August at SummerSlam. Most people will agree that the biggest issue is the lack of heels on Cody Rhodes' brand, the lack of creative work going into his reign, the time restraints of the PLEs, and defending the title at every PLE, forcing a story to conclude prematurely. Is Cody perfect? No. I will never claim that a wrestler is perfect. Is he to blame for this title reign? No, he isn't. He has shown with enough time to build a feud he can make a compelling story and has made the best of what he's been given as champion. Fighting champions should not be a thing in this era. Yes, as a business, I know you need people to tune into PLEs and buy tickets for them. The best way to do that is to have your biggest stars on it. The issue is you have two world titles that, if built right, can headline PLEs on their own without both needing to be there. I can't say I have been the biggest fan of Cody's reign so far. To follow up against Roman is already a tall order for a green main eventer. To also lack the creative support to make your reign the best, it could be destroyed it even more. Having to defend it on every PLE makes it even worse. I hope this was a better insight on the actual flaws of his reign. You will come across some that blame him and his abilities. You can choose which you want to believe depending on what side of the line you fall on.